Thanks. Welcome everybody to the Falmouth Music Workshop from Studio 310. We've got Laird Boles on the bass, Carly Scena on violin and vocals. I'm Pat Ryan and your host, and we are kind of true to the jazz form. We're improvising this broadcast as well, so thanks for watching. And the whole idea behind this is to sort of have a informal presentation of some music and sort of give you an insight not only into the musical content and experience that we bring, but what it means to be a musician. We've got 3 generations, or almost 3 generations. He's not that much older. He's not that much older than I am, but we've got a range of ages here from the Cape.
I'm his son, actually.
Yeah, he's my son.
I'm the eldest of the group.
She's the most mature.
Indeed.
But so we're going to have a little conversation, play a few tunes. That last one was a Cole Porter tune called Easy to Love. Definitely not about me, but
The jokes are just a cry for help.
anyway. But now we're going to put Carly in the hot seat for that. You know, it's not really the hot seat, but she's going to sing a tune called Since I Fell for You. What do you think of that? We're going to let her count it off. Because, okay, so we just played together for the first time this past summer. Carly and I have been playing together for a few years. And fortunate to have Laird jump in and join us. And Carly's back
Better withhold judgment on that.
from the West Coast. So we're just kind of putting this show together and trying some new things, trying some things we haven't played before. For example, what we're about to play. And this is what we musicians do. I'm giving away the secrets of the trade, but I think you can handle it.
Pat, the only thing I need to know is the key, please. Thank you so much. Do we have a key for this? Or create as we go? Thank you. Key of F. Thank you.
Be about
Thank you. Whatever that means. We'll try to behave ourselves.
You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad, it's so sad, but I'm in love with you. Oh, you loved me and you snubbed me. What more can I do? I'm still in love with you. I guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night since I fell for you. It's too bad, it's so sad, but I'm in love with you. You love me just before you snub me. What more can I do? I'm still in love with you. I guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night since I fell for you. Oh, I get the blues every night since I fell for you.
Just like we rehearsed it.
Yeah.
All those
Just now.
long rehearsals.
Yeah, it's like we just rehearsed it right now. Yeah,
It's a nice tune, though. It's a nice
Yeah.
tune. I've never heard you really sing that
It's
before.
really a fun song about good things happening
Yeah,
in your life. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
nice to hear that, yeah. You
Well, I
delivered
always
it
say, you know, love ain't no dove, it's a bird of prey. If you,
Oh, no.
if you want to play, you got to pay.
Yeah.
Avid
See,
bird
Pat
watcher.
just attended a poetry slam the other night.
Yes,
and,
let's
it
not
was
call.
great.
Let's not bring that up.
Oh, come on.
Good.
But Carly, what are you doing in San Francisco these days?
Well, these days I have there are maybe 40 children that I am responsible for teaching the violin to.
All at once?
Sometimes in large groups, but not all at once.
Okay.
But yeah, so many young children.
Yeah.
One of them the other day was wearing a shirt. This is just a short story, I guess.
Yeah, good.
It's okay.
Was wearing a shirt that had like $100 bills all over it, and it said "hustle," and I was like, "That's a really great shirt. I love it." And
Sounds like
he
he's
was
gonna make it.
He was like, "Oh, I have two. What size are you?"
Whoa.
Wow.
So
That's-
yeah,
how
doing
generous of
great
him.
things.
How old is this fella?
Inspiring the youth.
How old is
He's
he?
in like 3rd grade.
Well, you know, when I first met Carly,
Very
she
mature.
wasn't much older than that. She used to dance with my daughter, and I knew she was somewhat of a prodigy of a musician. But it was only about 5 or 6 years ago that you know, I played some wedding ceremonies and things, and I knew Carly's mom said, you know, my daughter's a great violinist. She plays wedding ceremonies and things. I'm like, really? Needed somebody, and we got together and played a couple wedding ceremonies, and then I hope I'm not putting my life at risk from any of the classical music Taliban out there, but I introduced her to jazz a little bit, and we started doing some addition to wedding ceremonies. We do some cocktail hours, and really had a lot of fun playing together the last few
Restaurants.
hours.
I've eaten many free chicken marsalas
Chicken marsalas, yeah. Well, I wouldn't call them free.
from every restaurant around.
I'd call them part of
college.
your remuneration.
Remuneration?
Yeah,
I think the M comes before the N there, Pat. I
remuneration.
know you're nervous, but it's okay. You're among
Well,
friends.
because you're behind me. Okay.
I'm to your side, man. I'm on your side, Pat.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Let's do that one. This is kind of a gypsy jazz take on Cole Porter's unit. Very nice.
Now we all love Paris after that. Can't wait to go there someday.
I've never been either. My
Carly
daughter.
would fit right in with doing the Stefan Grappelli kind of thing. Yeah. Pat, Django Reinhardt,
I'll carry a baguette.
a baguette, chicken marsala. I don't know if they offer that over there or not.
Not at all.
Play at the Hot Club of Paris and get a chicken marsala for dinner. What's a French dish? Let's see.
Yeah.
There aren't any.
I think we got.
All
I
right.
think we have an editing moment here.
Remember that we had such a hard time with the French. We said we didn't call them French fries. They had to be called freedom fries. That was during the Gulf War.
Get the hook, please, Debbie. She had the hook the other
Give
night
them
when
the
I.
hook.
So, in all seriousness, I'd like to. Obviously, we're going to edit this, but I'd like we should get you talking about other
Sorry,
things.
edit this.
Can you talk into your mic while we're doing this?
Get you talking about your maybe little bit about your training and your plans, kind of thing. Or you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it. No, I mean, I classically trained
Well,
violist.
let's make it so that they can use it, because I didn't ask it the right way.
Okay.
Sorry.
Definitely put this in.
All right. So Carly, would you like to tell us, the folks watching, a little bit about your background and training, rather than have me do it?
Yeah, so I grew up around here in Falmouth, and I played violin super seriously and went to Boston Conservatory, and then halfway through that, I switched to viola, which is kind of switching to the dark side, and then I thought I'd take it a step further and also learn some jazz, and
That's real dark.
yeah, so then I did my master's on viola at New England Conservatory. Then my teacher there, who I was going to keep studying with, moved to San Francisco, and I was like, there's nothing really making me stay here, so why not
Go out
just
there, yeah.
go to San Francisco? And
Can you tell us
do
a little
that.
bit about, I mean, I know why, but it's interesting, I think, for people to think about why you decided, as a classically trained musician, you completed your degree in classical viola, and then you decided, well, I'm going to do my master's, but I'm going to get, in violin, in violin, you did your undergrad, and then you decided, I'm going to do my master's and focus on viola. Why did you do that?
for me, well, this is violin, by the way. This
Yes.
is, I still play violin, and in terms of like harmony and knowing where I am on the instrument when I'm improvising, this is what I've been doing for my whole life,
Right.
so it's a little more comfortable. But for chamber music, which is what I really do, that's kind of my main thing, is playing like string quartets and that sort of rep. I really found my voice playing the viola, which is lower. Instead of the lowest string being a G, we have like a C, which is a fifth lower. And a lot of people find, it's maybe personal, people find me to be a dark and spooky person, so it kind of was only fitting that I played the viola.
But wasn't there, yeah, I mean, that's all,
Spooky.
that's
A
all.
little bit spooky, you know.
I also thought there was an element of sort of the musical economy out there, which we know isn't the easiest economy for musicians to make a living, and I thought that part of why you chose
Oh, yeah.
viola was
I mean, I
because
was
there's a lot more gigs.
Certainly in higher demand as a violist. But the irony about it is that in San Francisco, there are so many good violists and not enough violinists.
Oh wow, that was not something
And
you
I'm
expected,
like,
right?
Great, great choice, Carly. Yeah. So, but no, I've been pretty fortunate to have switched to viola and kind of been pretty sought after in the chamber music community. But yeah, I definitely have been more interested in other types of music my whole life, and I think I felt almost like an outcast in the classical community because of it. So it's been really great to like start getting into that, and I've been.
Yeah, the funny thing was playing gigs with you. We'd be reading through these jazz tunes, which were kind of new to you, and we'd be playing a gig, and say at a restaurant or something or a party, and somebody would say, "Hey, how about some Led Zeppelin, or how about some Boston?" And so, you know, I'd start playing it because I cut my teeth on that stuff in the '70s growing up, and the next thing I know, we're playing, and Carly's playing right along with me, playing the solo to Stairway to Heaven or
Yeah.
something. And it was started as kind of a joke, and then now it's people really look forward to it. And we're not going to play Stairway to Heaven today, but
Oh, come on.
but
Carly, I wanted to ask you, what's it like switching back and forth with the different tuning between violin and viola? Is that you just get so used to it?
it's the same tuning.
Well,
It's the
yeah. So the main thing is that I mean I've got my clefs down, so I had to learn a whole new clef when I switched to viola. And they kind of like they didn't have enough violists at the school, so they like threw me an orchestra for like Mahler Fourth Symphony, which is like a really hard piece with like a really difficult viola part, and they're like, "Good luck." I'm like, I don't know how to read this clef, but luckily everybody was super nice about it. Nobody judged me, but kind of that trial by fire of learning the new clef, and now they're both pretty. I'll get a little confused with sight reading sometimes. But the main thing is that if you play the viola and then you switch back to the violin right after, it feels like a toy, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
so
Wow.
I don't like to play viola first ever. I'm not talking into the mic, sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of reading, maybe we can grab that stand, if you don't mind, and we'll try a couple of. Jump into this original thing that I wrote. Just do a short version of it.
Not too fast, right?
These
there.
guys are brave to try it, but
Not too
this is
fast now, Patty.
yeah.
Have mercy, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Most heavily traveled day of the year. Oh, we're supposed to say that, were we? That a date we know.
This is a tune called Flight. Thanks, guys.
Fun tune.
Well, we got the music stand. Yeah, glad you.
That's great.
I think
I
I
just got to
got.
put some words to it, Pat.
Yeah,
Get your poetry hat
I'm a big
on.
fan of Milton Nascimento, a great Brazilian composer, and he has a tune that sort of has that kind of a 6/8
Yeah.
feeling. It's nice with percussion. That tune I think would be nice with some percussion, and maybe would hold me back from my tendency to rush, you know. But hey, what are you gonna do? Nice
Well,
job.
We're all rushing. Everybody's in a hurry these days. We all just need
I'm not
to
gonna
calm
take
down.
that bait. No Russian jokes.
See what you're trying to do.
Communist.
Little change the vibe.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. Baby don't care for high tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Lana Turner's smile, something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows it. My baby just cares for me. Baby, my baby don't care for shows, and he don't even care for clothes. He cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. Baby don't care for high tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Lana Turner's smile, something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby don't care for, my baby don't care for, my baby just cares for me.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice, Carly.
Who wrote that tune?
Don't
Yeah,
know.
who wrote? Do you know who wrote that tune?
I don't actually know who wrote it.
It's a nice one.
Heard it many times, but never
Yeah.
who knew the author was.
All right, well, we're done with the stand. If somebody wants to take it away, thank you so much. How are we doing for time in there, people?
How we doing for time? How we doing for time?
Well, 3:09. I mean, I guess we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tunes. Do a couple more tunes.
Yeah.
What do we got, Pat?
I got it bad.
Okay.
Can we start over? Yeah, like just
Oh, okay.
completely start over. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was I doing it too fast?
No.
Okay.
Want
Okay.
intro?
Never treats me sweet and gentle the way he should. I've got it bad and that ain't good. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of wood.
I'm sorry. I'll start that over again because I fucked that up. That's too big of a fuck up. Sorry.
Careful, man. We don't have the 7-second delay here. You little just said, chromatic descending to that little spot.
Where?
I've got it bad and that ain't good. Is that what you? I've got it.
No.
Or
Okay. Okay.
yeah, I'm fine.
Never treats me sweet and gentle the way he should. Oh, I've got it bad and that ain't good. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of wood. Oh, I've got it bad and that ain't good. But when the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I started, just crying my poor heart out. Lord above me, make him love me the way he should. Oh, I've got it bad and that ain't good. When the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I started, just crying my poor heart out. Lord above me, make him love me the way he should, 'cause I've got it bad and that ain't good. I've got it bad and that ain't good.
It ain't good. Ain't good, you got it bad. Don't you know? Little Duke Ellington, what a great composer. When did you first hear Duke Ellington's music? I know you, when you grew up, you heard a lot of rock music somehow.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I had to do this like project in, I want to say like 3rd grade or something.
Here in the Falmouth Public
Here in the
Schools?
Falmouth Public Schools.
Yeah,
What a
good.
great system. And
It has a good music, used to, well, I think
big
it
plug for the
has a
Falmouth
pretty good
Public
music
Schools
program.
system.
Always has.
Yeah, I had to do a project when I was in like in elementary school on I think they just assigned us all, I don't know if it was jazz, I don't know, they just assigned us all different musicians, and mine was Duke Ellington. I remember I made this like poster and it had a border that was piano keys, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's sick. So-
Yeah, well, what a great composer. Remember those? Oh,
He'd always say to the band, he'd say, everybody looks sharp.
that's what Duke would say?
And Duke would also teach the audience how to snap their fingers on beats 2 and 4. He said, you can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This just doesn't swing. You have to snap on 2 and 4. Every concert, I think he'd teach the audience how to snap their fingers on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just lets the music breathe and swing.
Yeah.
That kind of part of the essence of jazz right there, the swing feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, I saw him live once.
Did you really?
Yeah. Copenhagen, Denmark, of all places.
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
I saw a great jazz group in Denmark.
A lot of great players. have come out.
Montmartre it was called.
Yeah.
Richie Byrack's group called Quest. I'm trying to think. I think Dave Liebman was playing sax. Anyway. Shall we switch a little bit from jazz royalty to folk rock royalty and play a Bob Dylan tune?
Yeah.
Now, I never really heard this song until I heard you do it. And I'm a little embarrassed to say that I sort of missed the boat when it came to Bob Dylan and everything. A little bit older, or younger, I should say. And I always thought of him as a poet and not really as a great musician, certainly not a great singer, but I've come to really appreciate his songwriting and certainly his great music. And this is one of those tunes that you introduced to me, so thank you.
This is, yeah, probably do it a little more up, but the recording from the album that it was originally on is like one of the saddest things.
It is a sad song,
It's
isn't it?
just the saddest thing.
You seem to have a thing with sad songs. I don't know. We won't examine that publicly here, but
It's that Viola Dark thing.
There's a file somewhere that says a lot about that.
I actually think Bob Dylan's singing really, it starts to grow on you after you really, when you put it together with his poetry. I love the way he sings this song.
I don't think he has a bad voice. I love
No,
Yeah.
it's just it's a
Yeah.
style, you know. It's a style
it.
thing.
Just works.
certainly very distinctive.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to count it off?
don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow when your rooster crows at the break of dawn. Look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a traveling on, but don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say. Try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, but don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal. I can't hear you anymore. I'm a thinking, I'm a wondering, I'm a walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe, so I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time, but don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright.
Yeah, very nice. Well, I think
The G minor 6 there. That was
You like the
nice.
G minor
Yeah,
6?
that was lovely. Man. That was really,
Everybody loved the G minor 6.
yeah. Even Bob Dylan commented on that version.
so. We want to thank you all for watching the.
Thanks for
We
putting
do.
up with
We
this
do
stuff.
want to thank. We want to thank Carly Senna. Carly Senna for performing. Sometimes she comes back and does classical events here in the summer. We don't know if that's going to happen this summer. And Laird
Meantime,
Boles,
but
thank you.
She left her heart in San Francisco, though, so she's got to go back.
Yeah, we got to learn that one now. And but stay tuned for more wonderful local and regional talent on this show. And thanks for listening. And if you'd like to support something, you can let the station know that you'd like to support the show or underwrite the show, or because we'd like to do more and grow it and so on. But thanks for listening. We're going to close out with a little Lennon and McCartney for you.
I'd like to say a word of thanks to
Oh,
all
Leonard
the
Cohen?
crew.
Okay.
Oh, did you want to do?
Yeah, we're going to close the show out. So this is.
We have a quick, not a shout out, but a gentle mention of the wonderful crew here.
Yes, indeed.
Boy, we've got all camera people and directors and folks behind the scenes.
It's a real community cable
It's a
station.
wonderful idea,
You know,
and,
it's
and
fantastic.
everybody's so friendly here and makes it very comfortable to come in. Frequently, when we feel that the red light's on, the camera's running, there's a sense that, panic and fear, and what if I make a mistake? But no, you come in here and it's very user friendly, and I thank
Great
all
station.
the people for being so nice to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Seriously. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.